Back when the visionary Sugar Hill Gang was taking the hip-hop sound nationwide and gaining throngs of fans along the way, it was the venerable DJ at the heart of it all.
The hippie to the hip of the hip, hip, the hopper, you don't stop, the rocker to the bang, bang, boogie, say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
You don't stop, rock the rhythm that makes your finger pop.
These groundbreaking gatekeepers of hip-hop expanded upon the innovations of hip-hop forefathers like Kool Herc, Africa Bambaataa, and Grandmaster Flash, using turntables, a mixer, and a microphone to revolutionize pop culture.
A lot of the pioneers, the great ones, were Puerto Rican, were Dominican. Ruby D from the Fantastic Four doing his thing back in 78, 79. Charlie Chase from the Cold Crush Brothers, 78, 79. DJ Wiz, Disco Wiz. He was one of the first Puerto Rican DJs, coming out of the South Bronx. Mean Machine made a record in 1982 that was all in Spanish, and it was hip hop, and it was hardcore hip hop.
In the 90s, a new wave of DJs hit the scene, spinning old school beats along with the fresh new rhymes of rising hip-hop poets.
This is All That, a poetry jazz rap showcase. This is the New York Poets Cafe. And my name is Bobbito. What's up, everybody?
I'm generally known as Bobbito, aka DJ Cucumber Slice. Most of my friends don't speak Spanish, and when they would come over to my house, when I lived with my dad, he would always call me Papito. So they started calling me Bobbito. It's like whenever I tell someone who's Latin my nickname, they're always like, oh, Bobbito, like little Bobo. And I'm like, no, I'm not a little stupid kid.
Bobbito to me is a champion for the cause. I've always felt from reading his columns and seeing the work he's done in hip hop that his whole thing has always been to perpetuate the culture. Let's keep the culture alive.
And keeping hip-hop culture alive is exactly what renowned DJ Bobbito Garcia has been doing since taking over the mic with his former partner at a college radio station 8 years ago.
I started out as a messenger and worked as a messenger for about 3 months, and then started doing promotions for college radio, club DJs, and mix shows on commercial radio. And then eventually I was also an A&R representative. And then in 1990, in process of promoting our records, I met a DJ named Stretch Armstrong. And in 1990, we started doing a radio show, and we did that together for 8 years until this past year when we split up.
Luckily, his earlier business ventures paid off. Now Bobbito pours his energies into the clothing stores he opened 3 years ago, catering to high-profile industry heads and everyday b-boys from around the way.
Bobbito's Footwork is the official title of the store. We have 2 locations, one in New York and one in Philadelphia. I started this one in 1996, and it was kind of like, okay, I know a whole bunch of kids that have clothing lines that don't have a lot of outlets for them. I know a whole bunch of record collectors who have a whole bunch of records that they would like to sell. And I had the facility, the faculty, and the resource to start a record/clothing store. So the vision of both stores in New York and Philadelphia is to provide to a customer who has a mindset of not looking like everyone else, or just a mindset of wanting to find items that are hard to find.
This graduate of Wesleyan University has even started an independent record label to keep the hip-hop vision fresh.
My record label, I'm continually putting out new artists, with new ideas, and the radio show. It's mostly like unsigned kids and kids with demos and a lot of independent artists. I do a poetry rap showcase at the New York Poets Cafe. Those are all like very oriented towards like up-and-coming people. They're mostly like unsigned artist showcases. What I'm trying to do is just create a resource for people who I feel are presenting hip-hop in the way that I appreciate and the way that should be exposed to the rest of the world.
But Bobbito still keeps his DJing skills sharp as a member of the Rocksteady crew. He's also a contributing writer to several hip-hop publications. So what's left for this dapper DJ? You guessed it, acting, where he's already appeared in the basketball flick Above the Rim and can be seen in Spike Lee's new joint, Summer of Sam.